This changes everything.
Hello again. It's nice to see you. Long ago, in the Second Age, when Guthix descended into his deep sleep beneath Gielinor, and when the Zerosian Empire was at its peak, a Fremnik seer, who we only know as V, came upon something deep in a cave on Lunar Isle. Something that would change the world of Gielinor forever. The Stone of Jas. He reached out and touched the stone, and with a single touch, he ascended, being granted a power that would help him change our world forever. The stone itself morphed the rocks around it, and something quite wonderful was created. Rune essence, and with that, runecrafting. Up to that point, our precious runes were scarce, given out by Guthix in limited qualities. He, with the assistance of his followers, built runic altars all across the world. Runes were no longer limited, able to be created at will at these altars. And with that, the world changed. The Moon Clan was founded around this time as well. The exact date unknown, though it's assumed to be sometime after V discovered the Stone of Jas. The Moon Clan are humans attuned heavily with magic, who live here on Lunar Isle. Their name is fitting, seeing as the shape of the island they live on is a crescent. The exact origin of their potent magics is debated, though the most common idea is that the source is the magical nature of the island itself, seeing as the Stone of Jas once called its caves home. A logical conclusion, if I do say so myself. For a long time, the relations between all the different groups of Fremniks were favorable, though, as it happens often in this world of ours, things slowly began to change. The Moon Clan were so adept at magic, they need not rely on runes. Oh, if only I was as skilled. Many Fremnik found issues with runecrafting, a lot of them believing it was blasphemy to even craft runes, as they believed runes were a gift bestowed onto them from the gods. Others, though, thought that the crafting of runes and practice of magic could help them better themselves. And, as it happens time and time again, words became swords, axes, and shields, and the Moon Clan ended up ostracized from the rest of the Fremniks. Eventually, in the Fifth Age, the practice of runecrafting was taken up by groups other than the Moon Clan. Human mages took up the art of runecraft, and with that, a building dear to a lot of us was built to further the study of magic and runes. The Wizard's Tower. The Mage Training Arena was also built, an attempt to mitigate the amount of accidents involving magic and runes. Runecrafting's discovery and spread altered the politics of Gielinor forever. Asgarnia and Mistalin grew in prominence thanks to the power of runecrafting. In Kandarin, Saradominus vanquished Haziel and his followers in the Battle of Ardoin with the power of runes, and with that, the foundation of what would soon become the wonderful city of Ardoin was established. But let us get back to our dear friends of the Moon Clan. The Fifth Age carried on in relative peace, but when the Fremniks and Relica found out about the widespread crafting and usage of runes all throughout Gielinor, the warlord Gunnar assembled an army to try and put a stop to the crafting of runes. First, they struck the Moon Clan, pushing them back to Lunar Isle. Energized with this success, Gunnar and his army set their eyes on Asgarnia, Kandarin, and Mistalin. Their main aim was to destroy the runic altars, though in their ignorance they were unable, only destroying the entrances to these altars, not the altars themselves. During this invasion, the Wrath altar was rediscovered. Seemingly, the destruction and wrath of the Fremniks had caused it to emerge again. When they found it, its temple was still freshly built. They destroyed that as well. Though, witnessing this, the Myths Guild was found by the sect of Uld, and with the knowledge learned from the Wrath altar, they used surge spells to shatter and bury the southern band of the Crusade. But this crusade was not limited to humans only, sadly. The Imkondos made use of magic, and with that, the Fremniks set their sights on them next. Foolishly, the Imkondos thought the Fremniks weak, and with that, their race was almost entirely destroyed. The success of the offensives could not offset their losses, and what was left of the Fremniks of the Crusade settled near the River Lum, an area we now know as the Barbarian Village. They had planned to continue their crusade after a period of recovery, though they discarded these plans. They decided to make peace with those who use runes, and now exist peacefully alongside them. Too late, I think. Too much blood spilled. The crusade should have never happened in the first place. The current chieftain of the barbarian village is Gunthor the Brave, a direct descendant of Gunnar, who started the crusade all those years ago. And with all that, here we are. The Moon Clan isn't fond of outsiders, especially the Fremnik, who they still clash with to this day. Understandably. When you spill enough blood, the ground will saturate with it, and it won't let you forget a single drop. Though, at the moment, it is quite peaceful here, aside from the Sukwa, who are also not fond of outsiders, themselves being natives to the isle. Interesting. How a simple isle can affect the world so intensely. I wonder if V thought it would go this way. I, myself, learned all I truly know about magic here, though my education started in the Wizard's Tower when I was younger. I love this place, and find myself coming here to relax when I have the time. Funny, I feel as if I know nothing about magic when I'm around the people of the Moon Clan. I still have a lot to learn. We all do. I hope you found this informative, or at the least interesting. Thank you for listening. I'll see you again, eventually. But until then, be seeing you.